I got this swing about a month ago, and I figured I'd make a video answering all the questions I had before buying it. Obviously, it arrived in a large box. The gross weight was 92.6 pounds, so that's something to be aware of in case you'll need help moving it. Inside, you have the seat, then the cushions, then the awning, and all the metal parts. I highly recommend laying it all out and looking through the manual just to make sure you have all the parts there and they're not damaged before you start. Also, make sure you have all the hardware. It should be in this nice little orange baggie. My bolts shifted in the packaging, so take note of which bolts are where before opening, as they can shift and then some of them are very similar to others. There should also be an Allen key and a wrench. Putting it together was not hard, it just took some time. I was able to do it all by myself without any help, although having someone help would have made this a lot easier. I recommend not tightening anything down all the way until the end of step 2 for the frame, especially if you're working on an uneven surface like I was. And here on the bottom, just make sure you attach the back bar with the hooks facing in like that, and the sideways bar on the outside of the legs as shown here. Once I assembled it, I went through and tightened everything and put on the caps. I did the same process for the swing and the seat installation. Again, nothing hard, just got to pay attention to which way the parts are facing. Hanging the swing by myself was a little challenging, but I basically lifted up one side, then the other. Also, I made sure that the spring hooks were facing in opposite directions, just as an extra precaution. Assembling the canopy was a little confusing in the manual, but basically if you turn the material inside out and then slide the bar through the fabric and attach the 2 side screws but don't tighten yet, so you're able to easily rotate the middle part for the holes to line up there, then you can tighten it down. At this point, flip it back and attach one side, then bring the cover over to the other side, flip it out so it stretches like this, make sure that the sides are all the way over the metal bars, and then install the knob. It's not too bad. From here, all you have to do is pop the cushions on. There are 3 of them and they're not secured to the swing in any way. Personally, I wish it had Velcro or something, but it hasn't caused any issues so far. And overall, the swing is great. It can hold up to 750 pounds, and I have to say the metal parts and the frame are really sturdy. The only issue I have with the quality is the fabric. There does appear to be some questionable stitching here and there, but for me, the frame is the most important part, and that seems to be very solid. And it being almost a month since I got this, the fabric seems to be holding up fine so far, but worst case, it can be replaced or upgraded later if needed. The seat of this can also be folded down into a bed that's not going to swing if you lower down the bar through the lower hooks, or a bed that will swing if you fold it down without attaching the lower hooks. Overall, it's a comfortable swing to sit and relax on, and despite some questionable stitching, I think for the price, it's still worth considering.